Yeah, girl.
Well, I like watching girls kick butt, so I was wondering, do you have a favorite action move, or like how hard is it for you to do all those moves in those fashionable clothes and high heels?
Right, because it's not hard enough, and they torture me with like the tight pants and the heels. It's like the endless challenge, right, of being a girl, because there's this sort of fantasy that, you know, if I could fight in pajamas, I would, but I don't think that would sell. Do you know what I mean? I think the bikini might have been a better, you know, selling point. You know, it's funny. It's just sort of like, we have to have all these meetings. We have to have all these meetings, you know, and I go in with the wardrobe, the costume designer, and it's sort of like, she has her idea of what her fantasy is about what I should be wearing, and I'm like, okay, now here's my reality. I can't do that in that. And so we kind of have to go back and forth, and things get changed a lot. So it's such a, you know, it's such a team effort, and it's cool, but, you know, yeah, the action, we're trying to implement some new stuff this season that's going to be really exciting, and there's a lot of plans for it, and I'm excited to bring it to you guys.
You know what my favorite Nikita move is?
What?
I like when you run and like,
climb up dudes?
Climb up big dudes, yeah. And then like,
what?
The sweatshop episode.
What? Is anybody in the audience 6'7"? I would totally do that with you. Do you want, come here, shall we? Shall we? This is the trick. This is the trick. So what I do is I find a point on the body. So we get up in, so you'll help me, right? And so when you see me coming, stick out your knee a little bit. Yep, and then I'll climb up this. I'll get this point, then I'll get a hip point.
I'm actually really nervous right now. I'm actually a biggest fan of Maggie, and I'm a big fan of everyone in the series, and I think Shane West has like the sexiest voice ever.
You're not wrong.
And I've actually watched a lot of your movies, and you seem to display a lot of fighting styles. Which one's your favorite?
Oh, God, my favorite has to be... I like the really fast Wing Chun stuff, like when I was starting. Oh, thanks. Oh, there's two people who know what Wing Chun is. When I first started training when I was in Asia, I had, you know, the wooden dummy. You know Wing Chun, you know the wooden dummy. And you work on it until your wrists are almost bleeding. You know, you're hitting this wooden dummy and you're doing a lot of this stuff. And all that evasion stuff and all that sort of attack stuff, all bases in Wing Chun. So I did learn that before. So that I like, because I like when it's close quarters and it's two people who are so fast that, you know, you almost can't even see what they're doing. It's so sort of quick and pointed. So I would say that that's one of my favorites, but I also like some of the acrobatic stuff. That stuff's really fun too. We did stuff when we were flipping over dudes last season, and that was really fun. Yeah, and Lyndsay did a flip last season. That was awesome too. That was it was unbelievable. I was like, damn, girl. So yeah, I don't know. I like it all.
Hi guys. I'm really glad that you all survived the hot weather in Toronto. We've all seen different parts of your characters' histories explored through flashbacks. I was just wondering, is there any particular things that you're wanting to see in the future, in future episodes, about your character's past?
Myself, that we did a lot of it last year for Michael, so I'm pretty content right now. Greg told me about, you know, the things that were going to happen when we were shooting the pilot that, you know, might actually happen for Michael, and it actually all unfolded in the first year. So I'm full right now.
Your cup is run over.
My cup is run over.
I'm looking forward to discovering who my mother could possibly be.
Yeah.
Is that something we're going to explore, Craig?
Maybe.
Okay, next question.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
What can we expect to see between the dynamics of Owen, Nikita, and Michael this season?
Well, Owen's going to come back and he's going to be trying to get healthy. He is being funded by a mysterious source, and there's always that thing, you know, when Owen and Michael and Nikita get together, it's sort of if they could all just get along and be a super team, but they don't all get along, you know. But that's what makes it fun.
Is she going to have to choose between them two?
No, I think that she's chosen Michael, you know, for sure, and yeah. Yeah. So I don't think it doesn't play out exactly like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. I love all of you. I was just wondering, this is for Maggie and Shane. Lyndsay, you can jump in too if you like.
Thanks.
I was wondering...
Let me hear the question first.
Okay. I was wondering what your favorite Nikita moment was this season.
Nikita?
Yeah, you know.
Well, let's see.
Hey, look, I love that moment.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I think one of my favorite ones was one of the first things I guess that we might have done with the flashbacks when we were sparring, and I did the flip. We both landed on the mat. We were on top of each other, close. I didn't know how to make that.
I enjoyed that too.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And that was it. It was really exciting.
Everybody was watching. It was awesome.
Yeah. I like that moment because it was the first time they kind of had some this serious
Smelled each
dedication.
other's
kind of
breath.
Yeah. Amazing breath.
His always smells like coffee. It's awesome.
Always.
I love those. I love the tension and all this sort of coming together. But I think that scene where they finally get together, you know, the post, you know, coital.
In the present.
No, not post-coital, pre-coital, sorry. That moment where she's sort of there and she doesn't, and he comes to her, and he sort of like has that moment of softness where it's like, I've been fighting you for so long and fighting this for so long, and I'm sorry, because this is true. This is the only real thing that's happening right now in our lives, and here it is. And it was just sort of like, I know that for myself, I remember sitting on that computer and the layer was really dark and it was lit really beautifully. And I remember actually seeing Shane's reflection in the computer as he walked up, and it was that moment of like, oh my God, he's here. You know, and he's in her space. You know, that was her space. And she turned around and, you know, she wasn't sure if he was there to kill her or hug her or what was gonna happen. And soft moments for the two of them are really rare. So that for me just like brought tears to my eyes. It was really sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She came out of the ground. They're coming out.
Sit down.
Hi. Oh, yeah, now I understand how y'all get nervous. I just want to say, Lyndsay, you were my first choice for Katniss for Hunger Games.
Thank you so much.
When it gets remade, I'll write the script. You can be in it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I had incredible support. It was unbelievable. Thank you.
I love how you portray very strong women in your series, but what I like even more is the bad guys that you guys have. I want to know in this series if we can expect badder guys.
Yeah.
Because I know Division is pretty evil, and Amanda pretty much stepped up to the plate, which was awesome. I just want to know where you can go from there.
There's going to be a lot more badness for you. You know, Michael and Nikita have the black box. The black box holds, you know, the dirtiest, darkest secrets and conspiracies. So there's villains on there. There's espionage freaks of the week on there that are really the most dangerous guys on the planet, and that some of them, Michael, Nikita, and Alex go up against. So yeah.
Secret's bad enough to make any of them turn evil?
Yeah, there's some stuff about them on there as well. They don't know yet.
Fabulous. Thank y'all.
Oh, wait a second.